Some people living in Wellington say the village is turning its back on their roads.
They claim that the village is not living up to this agreement that allowed Wellington to take their neighborhood years ago. Now they say the roads are damaging their cars and trucks and putting horses in danger.
WPTV News Channel 5's Matt Cesny is live along one of those roads tonight. Matt.
Jay, Shannon, Rustic Ranches sits out on the western edge of Wellington. It is known for its dirt roads in this neighborhood, and people who live here say for a long time the village of Wellington took care, maintained, even graded these roads. But now they're suddenly being neglected.
We're going 12 miles an hour here.
Gus Whitelaw took us for a drive in his neighborhood to see firsthand on how bad it's become, not only for him, but for the polo horses he trains.
I had a horse fall. Had a horse fall last week. I could hear her fall. I wasn't moving far. I was moving horses within the neighborhood.
It never used to be like this. Residents say the dirt roads were great in the 14 years after Wellington annexed the Rustic Ranches neighborhood in 2004. But the grading work stopped suddenly last fall.
I think that if you put that on a scale of 1 to 10, there are a lot of people who would say it's an 11. In terms of degree of frustration.
Carol Montgomery has done a lot of research on the deal she says residents first struck with Wellington 15 years ago.
They were very attracted to the promise of the services that Wellington said they would do in 2004.
As far as what promises were made back and forth, clearly that's opinion.
Jim Barnes is the assistant village manager in Wellington. He says the road maintenance in Rustic Ranches was part of a long-standing agreement with someone else.
The roads in the Rustic Ranches, the way we see it, are the responsibility of the Pine Tree Water Control District.
As it stands, no one is making the roads here any better, and the people who live and work here say it's getting crazy.
What does it take? At a certain point, just to leave the neighborhood, you start to wonder, can I get to the pavement?
All right, this situation gets even muddier. An hour ago, the president of the Pine Tree Water Control District called me to say Wellington officials are being totally out of line here, dishonest, and are bullying. The president of that district tells me that these roads are public roads, and therefore he says it's up to the village of Wellington to take care of them. We're live in Rustic Ranches in Wellington. Matt Cesny, WPTV News Channel 5.